Here we have verse 11 of the 17th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus continuing to pray for his disciples, praying for the benefits that God is going to provide through Christ to them. And even as Christ departs the scene, these blessings are going to rest upon them for their good. And so the request continues. We have the conjunction kai and ukedi, indeclinable adverb, means no longer or no more. And eimi, the first person singular, present active indicative of eimi, I am, and no longer I am. En takes the dative here in to, the dative, singular, masculine, article in the, and then cosmo, the word cosmos, world, dative singular. So, and I no longer am in the world. Jesus, of course, saying all of this in anticipation of his departure. And he then remarks, kai, the connective, autoi, the third person pronoun normally used in the nominative to involve the intensive use, so they themselves is the idea. En, same preposition with the dative in to cosmo, same construction, and they themselves in the world, and then eisen, the third person plural of eimi, I am, so they themselves in the world are. Kago, contraction of kai and ego, so and I. Pros, the preposition, ordinarily used with motion as we have it here, so and I, pros to, and then the object of the preposition is the second person accusative singular pronoun to thee or to you, erkomai. From erkomai, I go, or I come, either one. In this sense, probably makes more sense to render it go. And I go to you. So I'm no longer in the world. They are in the world. I am going to you. Pater, the vocative, and then the adjective that goes along with it, also in the vocative. So pater, hagie, holy, Father. Tereson, from tereo, to keep or to guard is the idea. This is the second person singular. Aorist active imperative, so keep, autus, the direct object, the accusative plural masculine of the third person pronoun, so keep them. In, preposition again with the dative, in to onomati, here it's the neuter. The word onoma means name, so in the name, with the possessive pronoun, genitive singular of the second person, in the name of you. Keep them in the name, ho, the relative pronoun. Interesting, autus is a plural, but here we have the singular. So we have a little bit of a grammatical adjustment there. Not technically correct, but it drives home the point. It's in the dative because it's attracted back to the dative of the former phrase, although ordinarily it'd be in the accusative. So we have in the name of the whom is the idea, and then dedokos, so you gave them, or the singular really, you gave this each one, you gave to me, didomi, of course the word for give. This is the second person singular, perfect active indicative, so you gave them and they continue to be in my possession is the idea. So we have then the word moi. Moi is the first person dative singular pronoun. You gave them to me, hina, in order that, which takes the subjunctive. Here we have the subjunctive of eimi. It's the third person plural, and the present active subjunctive. So in order that they may be is the idea. Hin, this is the word for one. Kathos, one, kathos, just as, and then hemes, we, or the idea of the that they may be one just as we are one. So some idea that if the Father is going to keep them in his name, these that were given to Christ by the Father, as he's referred to earlier, his prayer is that they would be in this status on earth, one, joined together in a kind of spiritual unity, just as Christ himself is in a spiritual unity, you might say, with the Father. It's a rather profound and somewhat shocking idea, really. But nevertheless, it is the great priestly prayer that Jesus offers for the unity of his people as they're going to be about the task of carrying out his mandate to make disciples of the nations.